Tonight on MGE Sports, four-star running back and LSU commit Kaleb Jackson stops by for a special interview. We'll pay a visit to the second annual Byron Wade Football Camp, step back into the ring with Armand Rounds, and check in with the Motivated Motion track team. Tonight on MGE Sports.
Are you the best spades player in the land? Mad Game Entertainment presents Crown Holders, Spades Edition. It's going down every Wednesday starting July 12th at the Showroom Event Center in Baker. Scan the QR code and register online for a chance at the grand prize pack, including $1,000. Plus, be featured on TV. Register online because only one winning team can hold the crown. You dig?
Welcome back to MGE Sports. I am T. Turner, serve as a producer for MGE Sports. Normally I'm on the other side of the camera, but we have an exclusive, and I was told by the rest of the staff that I should definitely conduct this interview because we have a very sought after guy here, man. We have newly enrolled in LSU, running back Kaleb Jackson. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
How does it feel now? You've come through your high school career, and now you are getting ready to step on the big stage. How does it feel?
I think it's more of like a dream come true to finally be able to be here. It took a lot of work to get here, and I'm just proud of myself. And got to thank everybody who's helped me along the way. My father, my mother, my coaches, everybody. And it's just the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Got to start putting in even more work to get to the next stage.
Right. Now you were very sought after as well, too. You could have went anywhere.
Yes, sir.
What made you choose LSU?
LSU, of course, it's close to home. My family gets to watch me play easier. Right down the street. If I need something, they're a call away and they're a drive away. It's just, I felt more love here than anywhere else because, I'm from here. I've watched LSU football since a kid.
Right.
And to be able to play in that stage, on that stage, in that stadium, it's amazing. And I just want to put on for my city.
Okay, now, were you considering anywhere else, though? I just want to kind of, and I'm bringing this up because I want people to understand just how sought after you were.
Right.
What were the other schools that you maybe were considering?
My top three was Alabama, Texas A&M, and LSU. Before Coach Kelly came and Coach Frank, my running back coach, came, it was mostly Alabama or Texas A&M. I wasn't considering LSU because I wanted to get away from home. I didn't want to stay in the same environment for another 3 years or however long it was going to be. And I wanted a new experience. But when Coach Kelly and Coach Frank came on campus, they changed my mind like that. They flipped it around. They flipped the script, and I started to fall in love with LSU again.
Well, I know the LSU fan base is happy that you didn't go to Alabama.
Yes, sir.
Boy, they real happy you didn't go to Alabama. So let me ask you this. I kind of want to bring it back a little bit to give people just an understanding of exactly who you are as a person.
Yes, sir.
When did you first feel that you were a Division I athlete?
That's a hard question. Of a Division I athlete, honestly, I was more of a humble person. I didn't put myself ahead of nobody. I thought everybody was on the same ground. So while I was playing football in high school, I think it was my first game, and I kind of went crazy. I had like 4 touchdowns. I was just going. It felt like Little League all over again.
Right.
Just everybody giving me the ball over again. Just me doing what I can do as an athlete as I am. And I think it was my sophomore year. I think during track, I got my first Power 5 offer. It was from Florida State. It was my first offer, and I was like, yeah, this feels amazing. I'm finally at that level. And when they started coming in back to back to back from LSU to Baylor to Oregon to all them offers, I was like, okay, yeah, I might actually be.
I have arrived.
Yeah, I have arrived. And that's when it really hit me to like, yeah, okay, I got to start making big decisions now.
Right. Now, you mentioned track.
Yes, sir.
What makes you still want to run track even though you have already committed to play football and everything? Like, where does that come from?
I wanted to stay in shape because my senior year had got cut short because I had an ankle injury, and so I didn't want to be out of commission for at least like 8 months. That would have been terrible. And then go to LSU and be behind, or just be behind from everybody else. I want to just stay in shape. In track, it also helps you with your speed. That's how I got really faster for my sophomore to senior year, especially with my size. I wanted to keep that speed because that's going to be like a big part of my game. And it was just I think it was just a business decision for myself. Just still being able to be an athlete and just be in shape and all that.
Man, that means so you really look at the game from just all angles and you say, okay, so how can I make myself the very best? Because a lot of people, especially when they commit for one sport, they're not really doubling on the other sport.
Right.
But the fact that you kept that up shows you got a wide range of thought for the game. Who would you say was like a role model for you as you were growing up?
Role model for me was probably my mom. She's done a lot for me. It was always us against the world, and also my father. He was an athlete also. Of course, he didn't make it as far as me because I'm better than him. But he was an athlete also. He pushed me from a very young age. I told him I wanted to play for Alabama one day, and that was just because Alabama was a good team. But I told him I wanted to play for Alabama one day. And he was like, all right, you got to work then. And here I am right now playing for a D1 Power 5 school for a chance at a national championship. So I got to thank both of them just pushing me and making me the man I am today.
And you get a chance to play against Alabama.
Right.
I want to keep putting that out there because I know people are happy that you didn't go to Alabama.
Yes, sir.
Tune in next week for the conclusion of our special interview with Kaleb Jackson. You're watching MGE Sports.
Phoenix Air Spa provides its customers with a soothing environment, incomparable professional services, and extraordinary results. Relax, recharge, and re-emerge anew at Phoenix Air Spa, always aesthetically you.
Transition outside to line. Today, we're gonna work hard, we're gonna drink a lot of water, we're gonna have some fun, all right, and we're gonna be safe. All right, on my whistle, we're gonna get high knees. I get my knees up, all right, and I'm pumping my arm. Today I'm very excited. This is the second annual Byron Wade Football Camp. Second time around, it's been a great experience. My mission is to connect with the youth. And the youth ranges from all the way 5 to 18 until they're grown adults. Today I wanted to connect with the babies. 5, 6, 7 years old, 8, 9, 10-year-olds that don't really get taught, they just get thrown out of there. A lot of you are gonna be great men one day.
all right? Some of y'all are gonna be lawyers, some of y'all are gonna be doctors, some of y'all are gonna just be professionals. Now, I know everybody wants to be a professional athlete, all right? But you gotta put in a certain amount of work to be there. These young people are at an age where they all have dreams, they have goals, they have aspirations, but they need to be pointed in a certain direction. And I wanted to take time out of my day and commit a day to just focusing on enhancing our youth.
Good job. Go. Get out of there. Get out of there. All right.
I wanted to make sure that I had quality coaches and help that would enhance these young people. I had Coach Randall from Woodlawn, the head coach at Woodlawn High School. He came out, as always, genuinely supporting, told me whatever I needed, he would do. I had Quentin Dixon from Westdale Middle School. He showed out today. The head coach at Glen Oaks High School, Anthony Jones, came out, brought his son out. I'm always looking for community support. This camp is for the community, not just the Sherwood community, the inner city. Anybody who wants their child to be taught how to play the sport of football, how to develop into a young man and then eventually a man, this is the place you need to be.
My name is Whitney Holland, and today I brought my 2 nephews to the camp from Ville Platte, Louisiana. As I was watching, the kids were outside doing different drills, footwork, and running and catching footballs, and I just think it's awesome that at this age the kids have exposure to what football looks like as they get older. I think it's very important for kids to get in sports at a young age. I have 2 brothers, and growing up, we grew up in Houston, Texas, and they got into sports at a very young age, at 3 and 4 years old, and they went on to excel as, you know, high school athletes and college athletes. It's very important to have a firm foundation in sports at a young age. I will definitely be bringing them back next year, and I think next year I'll grab a couple of more of my nephews so that they can get the experience as well.
My name is Demarian Roberts, and I'm 11 years old. I like that we learned about a lot of things in football. They taught us offense and defense. Yes, sir.
I'm Zaylin Thomas, and I'm 8-year-old. Tackling.
Jasmine Newsom. I'm the parent of Nash Newsom, he's 12. Niles Newsom, he's 11. Neelan Newsom is 9, and Knox Newsom, who is 7. So I think this camp is wonderful for the boys. It gets them out the house, first of all, and it gets them moving, running around. They're learning skills, technique for football season, and I think it's an excellent camp. Definitely coming back next year, and I bet that we're going to have probably double the amount of kids next year.
No matter what type of situation you in, if you can't call on nobody else, you can always call on God, all right? My message to you, if nothing else, is for you to understand that your education is your ticket to success. Getting a good education is the path that allows you to be successful, all right? Education, listen to your parents, and I'm glad y'all came out today.
Down, go 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right. And it was really a great day. I'm very pleased, and I'm looking forward to next year.
It's the best time of the year, summertime, and Louisiana Leadership Institute has a place for your child in our summer camp, accepting kids kindergarten through 8th grade. Our 2-month-long sessions have everything ranging from academic, outdoor activities, and field trips. Visit our website or call 225-358-6700 to enroll your child for the best summer ever.
Here at Rounds Boxing Club, we want to see the best fight the best. With those pillow fists, you definitely can get an endorsement from Tempur-Pedic. The man can stand in rain without getting wet. You couldn't hit him with a handful of rice.
Fight fans, this is the 13th round, where we discuss all things boxing, better boxing. And on today's episode, we'll be recapping the Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez bout. We'll also be discussing Adrian Broner's return to the ring, and we'll give you our keys to victory for the Regis Prograis versus Daniel Zarilla bout tomorrow night. So without any other further ado, let's get to the show. Teofimo Lopez defeats Josh Taylor. Last Saturday's bout between Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor turned out to be a one-sided beatdown, as Teofimo Lopez demolished Josh Taylor. Teofimo Lopez exhibited wonderful ring generalship, and he hurt Josh Taylor numerous times throughout the fight. However, Josh Taylor did make it to the final bell, as Teofimo Lopez cruised to a unanimous decision. Let's take a look at what Teofimo Lopez had to say in the immediate aftermath.
Who do you want next? Retirement, man. No, you were too good, bro. That was a great fight. You get paid enough, $1 million? You love to fight. What are you talking about? Come on. Not retiring.
I need to take a break. I'm tired of everybody bullying me. I'm young. I'm a kid, too, at heart. And yeah, I think y'all need to go after the Devin Haney's, Shakors, and Tyson Furies and all that.
I'm not sure how much I'm reading into the retirement comments made by Teofimo Lopez, but the beautiful part about boxing is that we get to have moments like this.
What's up, baby?
Thank you. Oh, okay. Good fight.
Yeah, I know you would. I know you would.
Let's do it again if you want, but listen, you're the champ. The ball's in your court. You do what you want. But I'd love to fight you again.
One second.
Obviously, get my belts back.
I know you would.
It's up to you, mate. But well done. You're a better man than right. Fair play.
Thank you.
All the best, mate. Okay.
Hold on a second.
Nah, well done. Well done again. All the best. Enjoy the victory. And I'll see you again if you want.
Tough son of a bitch. Tough. I love it. Thank you, guys.
See you again, guys.
Big shout out to both of these warriors for stepping in the ring with each other and settling the beef the right way, and then stepping out of the ring and shaking hands. The Can Man is back. Adrian "The Problem" Broner made his long-awaited return to the square circle after more than 4 years. Adrian Broner went on to dominate Billy Hutchinson for 10 rounds and cruise to a unanimous decision victory. Now, we all know how social media can be unforgiving. No, Adrian Broner did not get the knockout against Billy Hutchinson. But let me pose a question to you all. What's better after a 4-year hiatus from the ring? Getting the knockout or getting the rounds? The answer should be obvious. Getting rounds is always the better option. Tomorrow night, Regis Prograis makes his homecoming at the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana, as he'll be taking on Daniel Zarilla. Take a look at our keys to victory and fight prediction for tomorrow night's bout. Let's take a look at Regis Prograis' keys to victory. Regis Prograis must box early, control the distance, and be patient. Regis Prograis is a very accurate puncher, so he must pick his shots and not allow Danielito Zarilla to bait him into a firefight. In due time, Regis should be able to find his big shots and look to stop Zarilla in the later rounds, or box his way to a decision. If Regis Prograis can execute these keys to victory, then look for Prograis to successfully defend his WBC 140-pound title. And now, the Rounds Boxing Club fight prediction. Regis Prograis and Danielito Zarilla guarantees to be an action-packed fight. Will Danielito Zarilla come into New Orleans and prove that he is indeed among the elite in the super lightweight division? Or will Regis Prograis defend his home turf and hoist up that WBC title once again? We're taking the Rougarou Regis Prograis to defeat Danielito Zarilla via late round stoppage or decision. All right, fight fans. Tomorrow night, we need you all to show up and show out as we cheer Regis Prograis on to victory. And remember, if we have a big turnout, we can expect to have more big fights come to the Big Easy in the future. We all know that Clarissa Shields defeated Margella Cornejo in her hometown of Detroit, Michigan 3 weeks ago. And speaking of Detroit, we all know that this is the home of Motown. So check out this wonderful footage I have for you.
Oh, hey girl. Here we go. Ain't no woman like the one I got. Ain't no woman like the one I got. Ain't no woman like the one I got. Just a little bit, y'all. Go ahead. Every day sun comes up around her. She can make the birds sing harmony. Every drop of rain is glad it found her. Heaven must have made her just for me. When she smiles, so warm and tender. Better sing. A sight for some eyes to see. Ooh, ain't no woman like the one I got. Oh no, they don't come better. To make her happy, them thinking of she's a real good thing right to me. So together like a hand in glove. Oh my God! I think I'm about to cry. Stop! Holy shit!
Ain't no woman like the one I got. Woo! Man, that song just hits a little different when you got a good one. Big shout out to the missus. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. And as always, head on over to our YouTube channel, Rounds Boxing Club, then head on over to MGE Network's YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell, like, subscribe, protect yourself at all times. We out. Peace.
Advertising and operating a business go hand in hand. Mad Game Entertainment has a long, detailed history of working within clients' budgets and delivering big results. Mad Game helped launch the popular Go Vote app. We've been involved with several successful political campaigns. We assist the everyday marketing needs for small businesses and many other organizations. We custom fit marketing plans for the largest budget and the most modest. We look forward to enhancing your presence in your industry.
Stay low. You see? Right there. Good.
Man, I love motivating people. I love motivating young kids, love motivating women, just everybody in general. I just wanted to find a way to where I can motivate kids and develop kids, and Motivate Emotion gave me that opportunity. We've been 2 years now. From 6 to 18. Really learning how to use my hip. Trying to run and do everything on my own. I have great parents and great coaches that I need to learn to kind of open up and let them do their job, let them help the best way they can. You know, a lot of parents are giving me suggestions and ways that we can build and also raise money for the organization. So I guess my only issue is just learning ways to let my help me. Man, I get out what I put in. I mean, like I say, to have something for yourself and something that you can call your own, I mean, that by itself is a joy within itself. Really, like I say, doing whatever I want to do. You know, it's directions that I want to go in as far as training kids, motivating kids, and having my own organization, I can do that. Well, for one, it's an organization where your kids can come and we're going to get the best out of them. We're going to motivate them in every point of life, period. Like in every aspect of life, we're going to motivate them. Not just in the sports world, but also in the academic world too. You know, we want to motivate each kid, each athlete in every aspect of life. The overall goal is to actually be a top organization in the state, like KY, US Express, SUBR, SBR Jaguars. You know, we want to be an organization that everyone knows. Not that everyone knows, but everyone knows that we're working. Everyone knows that when you be a part of M&M, you with an organization that's going to get better. Also, it's going to push you to get the best out of you. So, I guess my goal for M&M is to be one of the organizations to where you can send your kid and we're going to get the best out of your kid.
Working on me, we're working on 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's it for this week on MGE Sports. Tune in next week for the conclusion of our sit-down interview with Kaleb Jackson. And we'll take another trip around the squared circle with Armand Rounds. All that and much more next week on MGE Sports.